Do you think that coming out from the difficult situation, there is some skill requirement is there? And would you like to know which are the three important skills to rise from the difficult situations? Yes, if you want to listen, let's go ahead in this video. Hi, I'm Dr. Vrishali. I'm a psychiatrist and I like to make mental health care videos and self-help videos. So today we will discuss about the resilience. What is resilience? Resilience is the ability to navigate from the difficult situation or the stress. And this resilience or bouncing back is a skill. It is made up of a lot of skills. Today we will discuss three important skills out of that. First is the self-care. Taking care of yourself even in the time of stress and difficult situations is hugely important. You know why? Because stress itself is consuming energy. It takes your thoughts out, it takes your emotions out, it takes surrounding situations in mess, and still you have to stay by yourself calm, at least from inside. You have to stay as a whole so that you can find solutions. You can come up with some good solutions or solution oriented actions if you are in alignment with yourself. Okay, so why this self-care is important, we have seen that. Now how you will take that self-care? First and most important thing towards the self-care is taking care of our physical health. Doing proper exercise. Start from very small exercise routine, which can be just 10 minutes exercise routine, and start in a very simplest form. For example, if you are at home and you are hesitant to go out or you don't feel like going out, start from a simple form of some stretching or walking inside the house or inside the premises just for 10 or 15 minutes. So start from a very small routine but keep it as a consistent and structured routine. Try to do breathing exercises, at least 2 to 3 breathing exercises as soon as you wake up. Simple form of stretching exercises and 10 minutes walk. This will hardly take 15 minutes of your routine, and that's how your physical exercise routine can start. And you can improvise and increase the duration as per the requirement. So what happens, in stress, actually all the muscles are already in tensed mode because our brain is in action mode and a lot of sympathetic surges are coming. So the sympathetic nervous system, sometimes can perceive any kind of command or a work as a threat. And because of that, our body gets more and more tensed, and maybe sometimes our heart gets palpitations or our breathing can be hampered. So first is breathing exercises helps us to release and relax that stress. Okay, stress of muscles or tension in the muscles. Or you can actively do that while doing the physical exercise. If you feel that some part is little bit tensed, then you can relax it. Second thing is our sleep. Even the physical exercise you can do properly and you can enjoy that if you have a good sleep. Experience this, that if you don't have good sleep, you cannot focus on your physical exercise, running, walking, whatever you are doing. So sleep is at most important. In fact, that is the basic requirement to even for physical exercise or mental exercise, whatever it is. If you have sleep not in place, find out why. Find out the reasons you are not able to sleep. Are they related to some outside environment? maybe because of the messy or noisy environment, or are these reasons related because of some internal issues? It can be physical issues, for example, pain in the head, in the any body part, or in any heaviness in the any body part. If that is the thing, then try to correct it. Sometimes just hyperacidity can cause some little bit pain and discomfort, so can be corrected with some medicine or taking proper advice from a physician, and can correct it. So A, correct any physical issue which is causing sleeplessness, correct it. Correct mental issue or emotional issue if that is causing sleeplessness. For example, many people, in the OPD I see that they come with the disturbances of sleep because of overthinking. So overthinking can be a cause, because if they are overthinking, they want to get rid of those thoughts, so they go to the Instagram or they watch some movie and they indulge into more and more activity. Brain doesn't get rest, and if you are involved into some active mode of screen time, then of course our brain has to function, so the sleep gets delayed and it's totally unhealthy. So here you have to find out the reason for your overthinking. If that is something which you can really control with some expert advice or with some techniques, then go for it and correct that overthinking. Or simply you can follow this also, that in the rainy season the dark clouds come and they go. Like that, inside your mind, these thoughts are like some dark clouds, and some of them are negative thoughts. So these are the darker clouds, which can be just like a cloud which comes and goes. Thoughts can be a form of coming and going, and relate your thought pattern with that kind of cloud which I told you. So tell yourself that these thoughts are like clouds which are coming and going, and I will choose to be myself as an observer of these thoughts and not getting carried away with these thoughts. See if this helps for you. Or for some people, for overthinking, if they start journaling that, their overthinking reduces. I would suggest journaling your thoughts. Don't keep it before sleep. You can keep it in the evening or afternoon, but don't keep just before sleep. Because what happens, you can go into more overthinking mode while writing. You come up with some other memories, and even if you don't have thoughts, because of the memories, you can feel overwhelmed. So try not to think too much before going to bed. By journaling in the evening or in some other time of the day, keep little bit fixed time duration for journaling, so that will a reminder that I have to journal. You can just as a free hand journal your thoughts, or you can have some structured journaling. For example, which are my positive thoughts, which are my negative thoughts, how can I correct my negative thoughts, are they really true or they are just coming and going, right? And once you start acknowledging that and you go deeper into that let me be curious about my own thoughts, maybe you will see some reduction in your overthinking, which can definitely lead to better quality of sleep. So find out emotional reasons, correct them. If you yourself cannot correct them, it's okay to take help. So that's how sleep can be improved. Also, don't have a screen time before going to bed, no news watching before going to bed, no coffee before bed, no violence and aggressive movies before bedtime. This is the sleep hygiene. You can also see and research some sleep hygiene methods which works for you. Go for that. But correct your sleep problem. Be regular in your exercise. Have your diet on time, which includes a lot of fruit and vegetables, which will give fiber and strength and energy to your body. Ultimately, your body will also stand in times of stress. So your body needs to be healthy, strong, energetic, right? So here is the body. For mind, for overthinking, we have seen structuring, thoughts and working over it. Cloud exercise for overthinking and observer role. Now, second thing is in self-care is practice kindness. Practice kindness for yourself. Start from yourself. That be kind to yourself. If you feel that something of you is not adequate, something of you is not perfect, something of you feels disturbed, feels afraid of something, practice that self-kindness and give love to that part of yourself. Also, practicing compassion, self-compassion is very, very helpful, and acknowledge your presence. Accept your presence and sometimes tell yourself that it's okay to be imperfect. At the same time, try your best. Whatever you can do best of your capacity, do that. But if you cannot, then tell yourself it's okay. Yes, so that's how we are going to improve our self-care. And practicing self-care is the continuous ongoing process. It's not going to happen that one day you have practiced and then you have left it. So imbibe it inside you as a habit that yes, I am doing it today and I will do it better tomorrow and then better day after. So I have to go better and better and better and do better so that self-care becomes integral part of me. Also, try to groom yourself nicely. If that helps you, surround yourself with the people who appreciate you, whatever you are, right? That is also part of self-care because you are taking care of your environment. People who encourage you, respect you, makes you feel good about yourself, stay surrounded by those people because they uplift your presence and they show you better version of you. And if you have such people, then you are blessed. Keep them, respect them, value them around you and stay connected with them. Maybe directly they are not helping you in the time of crisis, but somewhere they are helping you to keep your self-care intact, to keep your environment in a positive mode so that you yourself and your self-connection will be at place where you will have a good self-esteem, so that self-esteem will be needed to correct the situation or to at least stand and face the difficult situation. Third and last important thing is problem solving skills. In the difficult time, testing time or the stressful time, stress is comes with a lot of problems. So problem solving skills can be saviors, can act as a saviors, because if you have those skills, you have the ability to come out and reduce the severity of that stressful situation. So in the problem solving skills, first is we need to develop perspective to look at the problem as it is, acknowledge and accept it honestly, At the same time, we need to develop the ability to see the problem from different perspectives. And those different perspectives can come from us, or it can come from our research, or it can come from others' opinions. So expand the horizon of actually what is the problem and how severe that is, and what you can do about it. Do you need any help for that? Which specific help? How can you approach that help? Can you solve it? And if you cannot solve it, what's something you need to develop in yourself to solve that problem, right? Also, so this is the perspective, and also you have to learn to completely define that problem again and again. So you have to revisit the same problem from different perspectives and aspects, so that you can find different solutions on a different level. Third thing is, in problem solving, if you see the extent of problem is very big, and it's really difficult and overwhelming for you to see the problem and find the solution, then sit calmly, take deep breathing in and out for some time. See again how much potential and length that problem has, and how you can divide that problem into small chunks. Once you can do that, see which chunk is very easy to pick up, and pick up that thing, and try to figure out that what exactly this small part is telling me, and how much time duration will be required, and how much support system or help I will require to solve this limited thing. So what you have done here, you are not targeting the whole problem, but you want to solve very little aspect of it, but at the same time you know all the length of the problem, the depth of the problem, and the severity. But you are choosing to solve it very limited way, one thing at a time. So dividing big problems into small and working on it really helps. If you cannot do that, take some help. You can take a counselor's help, therapist help, and go in a proper manner to help yourself. Maybe sometimes, every time you don't have to go to the expert, you yourself sit, analyze. Maybe you can write down, or you can take some other helps of online tools and see how big it is, and how severe it is, and how you can reduce that length. So divide it into small and see if you by yourself can do it and solve it. This was the third one and last one. Okay, there are many aspects definitely in the resilience, but these three are very, very important, which we discussed today. Self-care. Second is our practicing self-compassion and self-kindness. And third thing is problem-solving skills. I hope this video was helpful for you. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and stay stress-free by following these three methods. Bye-bye.